Welcome from the Mobile World Congress 2015, where we have here the Sony Xperia Z3 and the Z3 Compact. These are not new smartphones. What is new about these here on this Congress is that they have now Lollipop Android 5.0 running. 5.0 is coming out to all the Z series Sony smartphones, so from the Z1, Z2, Z3 and maybe the Z4 of course in the future, to the ZL, ZR and everything that came out in between, Z1 Compact, all of them will get the latest Android. We can check it out here when we go here into About Phone and on the software somewhere. Let me search for it. Here, there we go, Android version right there, it says 5.02, and when we hit it a few times, of course the Lollipop logo will pop up and then you could start licking the Lollipop. So, of course, it's not only about what the software says, but it's also what Sony did to the software that makes it Sony-esque or Sony-like. So you can see the essential things are still looking like on a Sony smartphone, but for example the last apps, you have here now this list of apps that you can just swipe to the side, you can hit the X button, or you have of course still your small apps that you can open in a separate window. And actually I'll have the Z3 and the Z3 Compact in my hand here because both of them have here the Lollipop software. I'm showing it on the Z3 because it's a little bit bigger and looking nicer to just look at the material design. Material design means we have here some nice new design features, like you can see here, for example, when you slide down the menu with all these nice little animations, also here on the top with the battery status, quite nicely looking. If you do this with two fingers, because when you hit it, drag it down with one finger, you can only see notifications. If you do the same thing with two fingers, you should get right away, you should get right away here to your quick options, which are quite nice. One feature that a lot of people talk about that is not great with Lollipop is that when you turn down the volume, you can't really completely silence it. You can only set it to vibrate. You can go to silent indefinitely or for an hour. You have priority, and then you have your sound options. Priority is also quite nice. You can set your interruption features right here. So that's one feature that's interesting, but as I said, there's no real complete silent mode here available, which is a little bit sad with Sony. Otherwise, let's go into the settings and let's browse a little bit through here the settings, what have changed. Of course, there's not much happening here again because it's the same Android, but with a few design updates. Also, when we just go into the camera, same camera by Sony, and the apps are basically all the same also, as you're able to see. Here there's maybe a few more. No, there's not more, so as you can see there's only little apps here installed by Sony on these Android devices. If you Google now, of course, still, if you hit this button for a long time, like for example in CyanogenMod, you could switch between the last two apps, but Sony didn't include that. Yeah, and there's actually not much else to show you guys here in Android Lollipop, except for we have here, of course, the notifications. And yeah, we are already finished here from the Mobile World Congress 2015. My name is Balázs with the Sony Xperia Z3 and Z3 Compact Lollipop features here for the latest Z series smartphones. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balázs. Until next time, peace and again.